November's White Dwarf is a gift for hobbyists.
Spiking bits.
Hey, welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Rob Baer from SpikyBits.com, and we are checking out the new White Dwarf for November 2019. Note, they don't have numbers on these anymore, but if you remember, they rebooted the White Dwarf with no ads last January, so we're, I guess, coming up on issue number 12. I don't know. I don't know how to keep track of it. This is actually a really good issue. If you see it at the stores, you might want to think about picking it up. That's it. You can just stop watching right now. No, I'm just kidding. Keep watching, please. I need like the $2 that this video is going to bring me on YouTube. So this particular issue right here comes with some free gifts, and they actually mention in here that because this comes out at the middle of the month, that they didn't want to be off-putting to hobbyists because it would come out in the middle of December next month. So they put free gifts in this issue and also next issue, which is really cool to see, because I was like, I wonder what, where's our Warcraft content? Where's our this? Where's our that? And maybe that'll be in the next issue. So that was kind of cool to see. These are actually kind of themey, and I like them. Obviously, the Titanicus one, I'm gonna keep that because that might I have a tendency to overheat my reactors a little bit. But either way, here's the cards right here, and you can freeze the frame and check them out for whenever you get a chance right there. But they seem pretty fun. And at three stratagem points, well, I could see it's a little pricey, but cooling off your reactor and not booming, well, that could be priceless in Titanicus. So for the issue itself, this is the one that comes with the new Inquisitor rules, and of course, you got everything in here, and they talk about here's the table of contents, and they talk about the free gifts going to be in next issue as well. And then here's all the contents and everything in here. There's actually a lot of cool stuff in here that I was reading through and just kind of flipping through it, and I was like, oh crap, I got to make a video. So let me stop reading and actually go into all that. So here's the reader's model. So maybe these are one of yours, maybe not. Still don't see any regular Marines in here. Actually, that's not true. There's some Horse Heresy. Mark 3 or Mark 4, I forget which one is actually in here. So let's skip to the parts that matter. So there's going to be a little section on the Index Imperialis where they talk about stuff going on with the Inquisition and kind of the formation and different things, and then they actually get into like Puritan and Heretic or Radical Inquisitors and things, and then they actually get into the rules themselves. Now these rules are really interesting because we saw them first spoiled. Somebody got their copy and put it up on the internet, and we all know how that goes. But here's a better look. You can pause it and kind of read through it if you really want. Haven't had a good look at all this, but long story short, you get to just put them in an Imperial army if you want. They don't break doctrines. Don't think they break other abilities. You don't have to detach them in. You don't even have to pay CP points to get them in, which is kind of different from how the Inquisitors work. And then they also come with their own stratagems. Here are the new updated data sheets. Actually, I'm not sure if these have been updated. I haven't checked any of them, but I'm definitely liking Inquisitor Koteas, and he's only 85 points, which seems pretty easy to kind of fit in a lot of lists out there. Kazmarov making an appearance out of, what was that, Order of Hereticus. And you got Greyfax, Eisenhorn, Generic Inquisitor 1 and 2, and the Demon Host as well. So you can probably pause the video and check those out if you want. Jakaro, Weaponsmith, and Alkalite. Then they all can have a Warlord traits as well, or specific characters have specific Warlord traits. Like for instance, Koteas has an extra Psychic power, which is really cool. And then they took Eisenhorn's 3 powers, added 3 to it, I think. I think these are new. I'm pretty sure these are new out of the index. I haven't checked because, to be honest, I don't know where my index is because they weren't relevant anymore. So I haven't been able to find them. But regardless, I'm pretty sure these weren't Eisenhorns. These are new, and then you can even have these specific ones right here for Ordo Malleus, Ordo Xenos, and Ordo Hereticus. There's also relics. There's some really interesting ways you can do a lot of things, and I think folks are going to be able to sideboard in one of these Inquisitors and then get the 5-up, recover a CP thing without having to take Kazmarov's Aquila or whatever it is. Kurov's Aquila from Imperial Guard. I could see a lot of people taking that for the points. And there's points in here somewhere. There's the points value. So Cortez was 90. Excuse me, I misspoke. Greyfax is 85. Shadowfax. Not the horse. Anyways, so a lot of people are going to be liking that. And then it goes into just kind of talking about some bland just type stuff right here. conversions and things. Talking about the Era Indominus, the big Avenging Sun Crusade, and then it gets into war zones and different things. Indominus Crusade, where's the war zone stuff? Anyways, Galactic War Zones and some paint schemes, which was pretty nice. Then it switches over to AOS, and Jervis says some stuff, which is always a hoot. And let's see what else in here. Some stuff about the ogres, but the stuff I wanted to focus on was this really cool. There's some stuff in here about ogres, but it's pretty lame. Some really cool stuff in here. There's a showcase on Horus Heresy. I think it was it Andy Hori? I forget who it was. I do like on the Beastgrave how they lay out all the cards on the top and bottom for all the war factions, or for the warband factions they're talking about. Oh, and the Solitaire came to Blackstone Fortress. There's the Solitaire cards, so that's kind of cool to see. Yeah, definitely would love to see those bouncing around the table. Where's that showcase? Oh goodness, I'm missing it. It is definitely in here. I'm not fibbing you. I would not fib you whatsoever, but those are really cool showcase on Emperor's Children. What the heck? Maybe it's in the back. I don't know. There it is. Alright. Horus Heresy. So this is a really cool showcase on the Emperor's Children. It looks like... Oh yeah, it was Andy Hori. So Andy Hori for the past 6 years has been painting up this magnificent collection, which definitely is worth a look and worth a read through, and kind of how he did it and talking about his choices and a whole bunch of different things right there. It's just very cool. And some of the OG stuff where he got his color schemes and things from. Then it goes into Middle Earth. I'm not going to really talk about that. I really like this conversion here with the flat cannon and the Redemptor Gatler that somebody put on a Valkyrie here. That's a really neat conversion. And then next month, Ghost and Flesh Tears. Oh, and there's a whole section in here as well on the Gaunt's Ghosts, because it's been about 20 years since this book came out, so they talk about that. I think there's actually, is it Last Chancellors or Gaunt's Ghost? There's a new book coming out. I think it's Last Chancellors, but I think they're also coming out with a limited edition of the Savage World Crusade, if I recall correctly as well. And, oh yeah, there it is, boom. And then, of course, you get a nice little art print right there. So, for the content, for the money, I don't feel like it's too bad. With a few free gifts, some really cool rules, well, hey, you really just can't go wrong no matter what game you play in November's White Dwarf right there. So that's it for this one. Make sure you check it out this weekend at your friendly local game store. Of course, you can subscribe to it online so it shows up in your mailbox. And there's limited edition versions or collector's versions of the White Dwarf as well. That's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can be the very first to like and comment on all our videos.